Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to week 3 of the NECC Rocket League games here. Today we have the Firebirds C up against the Rogers, and currently right now we're just waiting for those players to load into that match. Looks like we're having some sort of connectivity issues at the moment right now with the server. Players are just starting to load in right now, actually. That should be undergoing very soon. Alrighty, so for the Firebirds, we have Flare. We have a ping issue in this match. It looks like they'll be recreating the lobby, from what I understand, because there is no way we're playing on it. So, folks, we will be right back. Give us here just a moment to fix that.
See your future on the horizon? So do we.
It's really just the greatest college experience I could have asked for.
What really drew me in was having an adventure.
I think something really unique about Carthage is that it constantly pushes you outside of your comfort zone.
At Carthage College, we will push you to dive deep, to channel your curiosity, and excel in your chosen field.
been like an individual journey through collaborative effort. And so overall, this has been my college experience, but so many people that I've met have been supportive along the way, and they're all looking out for you. So that's really why it feels like a family.
As you ignite your true potential and start asking the hard questions, you'll find the answers are just the beginning. That's the moment your purpose comes into view.
We are really able to get great one-on-one action with our professors. So you can't hide in your classroom. You're always actively participating.
You'll get recommended for things that you might not have ever been interested in before, and you end up realizing that that might be your passion.
Everyone here is just so nice, so welcoming. It's really easy to make friends here at Carthage. The biggest change was going from student to young business professional.
I love Carthage.
It's definitely the people.
Living on the lake is amazing.
I feel very prepared for my future.
Ended up surpassing my expectations.
Some things you just need to see for yourself. Come take a closer look at Carthage College.
Alrighty, everybody, after that little bit of technical issues here, we have gotten a new match underway. So for the Firebirds, see here we have Dak Flare, already a goal. You love to see that. These guys have been working a lot this week, off the camera and just playing a bunch together, building up that team chem, and we're seeing a little glimpse of it right now. Beautiful pass off the corner from Dak to Flare to finish that off. Kickoff number 2 of the match on the way. Looks like for the Rogers team here, we have Jackson Duff, and when I get the chance, I'll call that third name out. Looks like FFA Tsunami. Deck up with the ball, pushing a mid. Got some boost here. Might be able to 50 that down. Looks like Wheaton's come for a challenge. Not sure what card that is. I think he's in the Moritor. It's a very unique choice from him. Deck takes that up to the corner, gets that around 1. Looks like he's going for a pinch, does get it under 1. Flare comes to help, off the sidewall, pinches it up middle. Is there a Firebird there to answer? There is. Peyton clears that, or Wheaton's clears that down. Excuse me. That comes up for a 50, gets blown by him though. Flare does boot one up. Jackson had a nice read though. Wheaton's clears that out to the corner up on the wall, now trying to clear. Duff is there to meet it. Tsunami moving up, clearing it to the corner. Our Firebirds on the back wall. Flare does miss though. Jackson looks like he has a shot, but that's off, denied by Dak. Wheaton's there now on the clear. He gets it out past our half. Looks like he's going to stay on that ball with that Moritor. Blue team here struggling to get it out their half. Firebirds doing a great job of rotating. Dak trying to push this one to the corner, maybe work it middle. Does wind up making it there, but Jackson's there on the stop. Flare now. Wheaton's goes for the center. Looks to contest there, but Duff is able to push it out. Deck comes up now for a 50, gets it above. Flare just gets beat by Tsunami there on the blue team. Duff pops one above our Firebirds net. Jackson up for a double. Looks like that goes a little bit wide. Wheaton's one for a squishy. Jackson does have enough time here to put that one back in there. That'll make it 1-1 here in this game. Good attempt there on the squishy save from Wheaton's. I'm going to have to assume that he had no boost, which is why he went up there. So definitely all you can really do in that situation. Looks like our Firebirds find a way to win that kickoff. Wheaton's gets a nice pop high. Puts the purple team in an awkward spot. So Flare's going to try to work this one corner here. Oh my gosh, what a great demo. Yep, that was a fantastic play there. I thought the blue team was going to clear that out. Looks like he missed it, and Flare was able to capitalize on a demo, let that roll right to middle. Beautiful demo on the goalie there. Duff was completely out of position. Wheaton's able to come up and capitalize on that. Firebirds up now 2-1. Fourth kickoff of the game. Jackson and Flare on it. Looks like Jackson's able to blow by him, but Deck there on a great... I'm not sure if that was actually a fake or not. Kind of seemed a little too planned. Flare looking, though, to work this one around the middle. He does get a nice corner pass. Duff reading that, though. Wheaton's up now, centering it. It's above the net. Flare goes up. Denied by Tsunami, though. Deck here doing some great job of containing it. Hits it up on the sidewall. Looks like he's going to boom that down the field. Just wide of the Rogers net. Wheaton's containing it as well, forcing it above their goal over there. This Firebirds team having immaculate rotation. One player just perfectly coming up after another. We've seen very little double commits. This team is definitely calmed, and they are rotating very well this game. Flare on a great shot there. Denied, though. Oh, Dex up here puts a great one above the backboard. Is that Firebird going to be there to finish? Wheatthins goes for a shot, but denied. Once again, though, these Firebirds here are absolutely demolishing this team as far as, you know, who's containing offense. I feel like we're seeing a lot of offense from these guys. Blue team is able to work it down there, but just as I finish my sentence, the Firebirds are able to boot it right back. It's a nice shot put on by Duff there from midfield. 87 miles an hour. It looks like a Firebird got a piece of it if it's going that fast. Sure did. Flair just got a piece of it. Tad late there. Tie our game up here 2-2. Alrighty, Tsunami. Wheatthins up on the kickoff. Looks like Dex there to answer it. Shoves it over on their side. Duff has a miss hit though. Deck able to capitalize on that. Great job of staying on the field there. We do see that Season 1 Diamond Tournament win title. Quite an old title. First, he must have won he's won the tournaments the very first season that they came out. So quite impressive to see him wearing that. Overall, great shot from him. Way to capitalize on the Rogers team miss there. Tough kickoff, but Deck able to keep it over there. Flair with a fantastic hit midcourt to shove that over to the Rogers side. Looks like he's going to try to work a corner pass here. Just misses that one. Wheatthins has a nice 50 there to keep it on the blue half. Looks like Deck's trying to figure out when he can contain this here. Jackson able to try to move this one down the field. Same with him and Duff. Deck does get around one person going for a demolition though in the goal. Though that was a nice play. Tsunami looking to center. He does. Jackson does shoot, but Tsunami was stuck falling and actually winds up blocking that shot. Flair there on the kick out here, trying to move this out past their side of the field. Firebirds now struggling to get it out of here. Might have a shot. Duff does take one, but Wheatthins very patient in that mortar and able to clear it out. Looks like he's going to stay with it. Close. Gets beaten by Tsunami. Flair's up for it, though. Looking to get it out of there. He sure does. Great recovery from him. Just over Duff. Tsunami's there, though. Wheatthins winds up doing a power play and pushing both of them through it. Jackson now in midcourt, trying to move it towards our Firebirds half. Flair there on the catch, though. He's going to bring this up the corner. Maybe get a boom. Close. Duff there to deny that. This Firebirds team all game has been rotating extremely well. Extremely well. These guys look like they've been playing together for a while. Great shot attempt there from Wheatthins in the upper 90. Just couldn't get it in there, though. He's going to kick that out to Flair. Nearly gets a power shot over one. Jackson now one-on-one situation, two-on-one situation. They're not able to capitalize on that. Almost caught the Firebirds there out of position. We get a nice clear. This might be able to be enough here to hold us. Jackson up, keeping it up high. Gets stuck with the ceiling. Flair on a nice 50 over to back to the blue half. And that is going to have the ball touch, and that will end our game number 1. Firebirds will take the win. Flair at the top of the boards. Wheatthins and Deck throwing in a little bit of contribution as well. Alrighty, we are here on game number 2 of the series. Looks like we have the same matchups here. No teams have made a sub. And let's get on with our first kickoff. Wheatthins there. Duff does win it to the Firebird side. Jackson able to try to push this over into the corner, which he does. Deck there for a nice clear out, though. Tsunami trying to contain, not able to, though. Wheatthins, looks like this is going to be a race to the side while Wheatthins does get there first. Forcing a little bit past mid. Flare up now to the corner, looking to get a middle. Jackson is able there to clear it out. Deck looking for what I think was a roll up the wall there, though. Almost made it a play. Looks like the blue team struggling to get their feet together there on that one. Alrighty. Almost a shot attempt there from the blue team. Duff it's had wide, though. Deck clearing that out. Off the sidewall here now at middle. Let's see what the Tsunami does with this one. Tries to go low, but Wheatthins has a great defensive stop there. Duff going up high. Almost gets it around Deck. Has a nice clear, though, out. Flair looking to push this past, and he does. They finally get it onto this Rogers side of this. Oh my, what a play. What a shot from Wheaton's, just a little high. Looks like this blue team here a little intimidated, giving the Firebirds a little too much time to work with here, being able to contain it. Trying to work it past the corner here, but Jackson has been such an a force to be reckoned with here as far as defense goes in this game. Flair shot attempt there, denied by Jackson. Looks like Wheaton's does get a demo on one. I'm not sure if he got the boost there in the corner. Jackson able to get it around one of our Firebirds. Awkward there on that touch. Duff there on the catch, though. He's going to pop this high. Denied by Wheaton's. It's a great stop. Looks like that goes for a 50. Gets beat there a little high. Flair now. Before Wheaton's gets a cleared side of the net there. It'll pop up there. No Firebird there to answer that, though. That gets dribbled around him a little bit. Wheaton's there on the save, though. Goes for a clear, denied by Duff. Flair has a nice beat there to push that past that corner there. Wheaton's goes for a 50, but Flair catches. And on a Firebird now. Flair with a beautiful save. Almost has that sidewall clear. Looks like Deck's going to be able to get to that, and he does. What a beautiful sky-high clear there for the Firebird. Duff with a great clear, though, to get that out of there. Works it past one of us. Looks like he's going to try to leave this middle. Gets a nice 50 on deck. Tsunami there on a shot. Flare up, and Tsunami does get able to get it around him, though. Yeah, this was a good 50 here by Deck and Duff. Duff got a really nice 50 at not having that ball go anywhere, and Tsunami was just there and well positioned for that. Put Flair in a little bit of an awkward spot. Alrighty, 2:20 left in the game here. Plenty of time for our Firebirds to tie this one up. Alrighty. Duff goes for a little corner read, not able to grab it. Looks like Jackson has the ball up now. Deck gets a 50 off. Tsunami there on the catch. Wheaton's 50, though. Flair looking to catch this, work this past the corner. Blue team, though, not letting that happen. Deck trying to move this past mid. That's denied by Jackson. Flair up now on defense. Great defensive play from him. All the blue team here a little bit in shambles. They get a nice little bump there on Flair, though. Slow down the offensive pressure from the Firebirds. Jackson gets to clear out towards the corner. Bounces back towards middle. Deck takes a shot, and what an absolute clanger of a shot. He puts this in a beautiful position. A lot of power behind this. 65 miles an hour. You bet your butt this ball was moving. Beautiful shot. Well positioned. Great placement there by Deck. Game now tied up. A minute 40 left. Let's see how the Firebirds do. Kickoff there does go to the Rogers. And Jackson's going to be up on one. Flair on a beautiful denial, though, not letting that go too much farther. Works it around another, actually. Tries to flick it over one. Doesn't really go too much. Looks like Duff might have a double there, though. He a little too close to the backboard there. Almost had that. Didn't give himself enough time there to be able to redirect that ball back into the net. Looks like Wheaton's here is going to try to get a pass. And he goes for one. Duff misses. Gets it over another. No Firebird there to answer on that. We're looking for a boom. He gets it almost around one. Duff there on a nice catch. Does work it around one to Jackson. Jackson has a beautiful fake over Deck there. Wheaton's there on the denial. He's going to center that out. Flair's there on a beautiful clear. Works it downfield. Oh my gosh, what a shot. The angle here that Flair manages to have on this shot. Hits it off the corner, and then I don't even know where this came from. Found a way to slot that. How it didn't hit the side post is beyond me, but hey, we are not complaining. That was a beautiful shot. Ready to keep that offensive pressure there, Firebirds. All right, he goes on to our half there. I'm going to throw that up against our backboard. Tsunami up centering it, though. Flair up right away, blocking that shot from Jackson there. That would have been detrimental. Looks like Duff pops it over one. Wheaton's gets a nice shot because of it. Yeah, Flair causing a lot of problems in this game right now, keeping constant pressure on this blue team, causing them to make saves that they really wouldn't normally make. Very desperate attempt there to clear it past one of us, but ultimately brought it into another Firebird's hands. 3-1 now. Let's see if these guys can hold this lead here for 30 seconds. Over to Deck there on the right. He's just a little under that. Wheaton's here back with it now. He gets us 50 there with Duff. Dak able to answer that and push that past our half. Looks like Jackson going for a pinch. He winds up centering that though. Firebirds all over that, keeping it on the blue half. 15 seconds left in our game here. The blue team's going to have to make some immaculate effort here if they're going to wind up tying this. Firebirds just causing unrelenting pressure. We've been seeing this all game. A lot of offensive time here from our Firebirds. They're rotating well. They're fast. We love it. They're playing great. Flair again on the top of the boards. He has been doing fantastic this series. You know, funny to see Wheaton's in that Moritor car. You know, it's not a car you see often in competitive play, but hey, he's making it work. Definitely getting a goal in that game, 4 shots. As you can see, you know, our Firebirds throughout both of these matches have been rotating very well. I would say keeping constant offensive pressure, and overall just, I mean, they're calming well. I mean, we're not seeing very many doubles, and if we are, you know, one is recovering much sooner, you know, just telling us that they're communicating really well this match. I think all 3 players are putting on really powerful hits when they're clearing it. I mean, we're seeing the team really play well together. It is funny to see Deck there with that S1 Diamond Tournament winner. Such an old title, you don't see those very often. Alrighty, game number 3 here. We are looking for the Firebirds to take this one as well. Take us out of this series. Alrighty, looks like Tsunami and Flare Up on the kickoff. Does go towards our half. Wheaton's there on an answer, but Tsunami is able to 50 there. Although we did make a sub here. Looks like Dwizen's in the game now for Deck. So we do have a new player. Wheaton's looking to center. He does get that there off the corner. Dwizen up now. He gets a pop high middle. See if a Firebird will be there to answer. Nice control on that from him. Wheaton's looking to contain this middle. Flare goes for a corner pass though. Just a little behind that one. Tsunami looking to dribble. He does get a dribble play. That was a nice play from him. Does a real good job of keeping this on top of his car here, making Dwizen have to guess which way he's going. Ultimately got a nice little last touch on that around our Firebirds. It's a hard shot to defend if you're Dwizen there. Dwizen and Duff here up on the kickoff. Does go towards our half. Wheaton's there on a beautiful denial. It looks like it's going to be up to Dwizen. He's not able to he does get a 50 on that though, keeping it on our half. Flare there on another 50. Looks like Jackson's going to work this one back over to our Firebirds corner. Flare on a beautiful test there. Looks like Dwizen's going to pinch that one out to our corner. He's going to stay on this. If their blue team does go past that, looks like he's going to get 50 there with Jackson. It's going to shove it back in our half. Ooh, we almost dodged a goal there. Or, I mean, we did dodge a goal there. Had the blue team not rushed that, they could have had it. Looks like Dwizen has a beautiful save, though, after the pop. Duff in the corner now trying to work this. Jackson gets a beautiful 50, but Wheaton's is over him. That's going to be just wide. Duff pops that one a little high. Looks like a Firebird's there to contest. He's going to force it middle. I'm not sure who that was. But Dwizen with a phenomenal 50. Okay, so that must have been a pass from Flare middle. Yep, we see a whole Firebird effort here. Pass from Flare, beautiful 50 from Dwizen, and Wheaton's there on the move up for the finish there. I mean, once again, we have seen these Firebirds rotate so well. All 3 players being involved in that play, and, you know, not one of them out of position, to be quite honest with you. Looks like Dwizen is able to avoid a bump there from Tsunami, passes it up to Flare. He's going to force that one down the field. Looks like Wheaton's going to be sitting back here on containment, and that's exactly what he was doing. Does get 50'd out to our right side of the field, though, for Tsunami to have that one. Flare does beat him up there, though. Jackson up now. Leaves it middle. Dwizen on. Duff is able to get that around him, though. Wheaton's low here. Pops it high, hoping for another teammate to convert. Dwizen with a nice fake. I'm not sure if he was going for that, but that worked out very well in our favor. Wheaton's able to get that one up the wall. He's got some time. Passes to Flare. Flare goes for a nice shot. I stuttered there. I wanted that to happen. Can't lie to you, folks. Dwizen gets a clear way past any blue team players. They're putting it in their half. Flare goes for a nice 50. Looks like Wheaton's going to take this one off the wall. I take it back. He's not. Goes for a center there, blocked by Duff. Firebirds rotating very well here. Constant clears from the blue team, which is no problem. Every time it happens, we are able to just meet them around half court, shove it right back in, as we do here. Duff there, though, does beat our Firebirds up, has a nice shot on net. Flair able to save that. Jackson puts another one above our corner, or above our net. There's no blue team player there to answer fast enough. Looks like Jackson gets a little pop over one. Flair reads that though. Wheaton's up on the sidewall. He gets a little ceiling hit there. Almost pushes that above that blue team net. Bump on Dwizen there. Stops his pass. Flair able to work it around two. Gets it there, but it's a little fast for Wheaton's. Wheaton's tries the 50. Dwizen able to answer to that though. Flair looks like he was shadowing there. Got a little beat. Nice communication from him to back off and have Wheaton's take that. Flair with a phenomenal read on that hit to give them a lot more extra distance on the move down there. Wheaton's trying to center, denied by Duff though. Dwizen now looking to position himself for a better save, and he does. Gets a great clear. Firebirds realizing they have a little bit more time. They're trying to take a more controlled clear. Dwizen with a beautiful pop. Flair might be able to answer this. A little too far ahead of that one. Dwizen again with another pop. Almost gets that one in a scoreable position there. Wheaton's able to center. Dwizen, nice rotational offense there. Gets up, but gets 50'd. Flair beaten by Jackson there. They nearly pinch it out. Dwizen able to contain this one, though. He's going to try to work this middle. Just worked around him, though, by Duff. Wheaton's able to get it middle. Jackson there on a clear. It's not on our Firebirds half here. Tsunami able to work it over Dwizen. Looks like they might get a shot. Wheaton's with a phenomenal save. Worked around Flair by Jackson. Wheaton tries to clear it out to Flair, denied by Duff. He's going to be stuck in an awkward position here. Does get a bump. Dwizen goes for a clear, but hits that down. Looks like a blue team player missed that one though. Flair, nice bump from him, giving them a little bit of time to clear that out. A little bit of miscommunication here from the blue team. Flair with a nice pop to the corner here. Looks like Wheaton's is going to try to pass this one. He does. Flair with a little bit of a shot over the net. Dwizen up on the answer though, almost gets it. Wheaton tries to center that one. No Firebird there with boost. Duff pops one above the net here. Gotta be careful. Wheaton's with a nice save out. Yeah, it was beautiful. Flair and Jackson there on the kickoff. Wheaton's able to work that one past them. Nice little pass from him in the corner. Dwizen gets that worked around him by Duff. Looks like Tsunami has it now. Trying to work it over Flair. It does not happen though. Dwizen with a fantastic 50 in OT to win that. Fantastic. You know, we sub him in for one game. He comes out of nowhere and handles it for us. Absolutely beautiful offensive play from him. Nice to see him come out and actually have a really big impact on that last game. Tsunami said, y'all a C team with a question mark. Well, we love to hear that. Teams worried about if our C team is actually our C team. Definitely, though, the Firebird C played phenomenal. Without a doubt, they have been playing exceptionally well, rotating well, and showing that they have great comms. Now, in a second, I do believe we are going to have an interview with one of the players. If I can get a 30-second break, we will be right back. Alrighty, so welcome back, you guys. We do have one of the players from the Firebirds C deck here with us. And, you know, man, I thought you guys just did a great job in, you know, especially the games obviously you played, but game 1 and 2, where just the offense was phenomenal. You guys are rotating like way better than I've at least ever spectated to be able to watch. I mean, there is very minimal double commits. I mean, what is really changed for you guys over the past, week and a half? You guys are just, today was stellar performance as far as rotations go.
Yeah, definitely. One big thing that we definitely worked on was not double committing as much, which hopefully, I don't know if you noticed, but
no, very minimal.
Very minimal.
Very minimal.
That was a big one, and also getting small pads as well, because we focused a lot on big pads last game.
Yeah, you guys were unrelenting on offense. Unrelenting. I mean, as far as the game goes, so many times we see one player, another player, another player. There's like 4 times where like you guys had an offensive possession where like 16 times you touched it, but that was due to like multiple rotations.
Yeah, definitely.
It was great. Now they did wind up subbing you out there for Dwizen at the end. What was something you saw in game 3 that you would say that we did, well, I guess like that would be sticking out to you as someone who's watching your own team?
They definitely all had better comms that time.
Gotcha.
From the previous games from the Wisconsin League.
Okay.
It was a lot better this week than last week. They're definitely rotating more, definitely talking more, calling people off when they need to.
100%.
So that was definitely a solid part.
I thought it was nice to see Dwizen there a little bit more offensive at the end,
Yeah.
being able to put in a nice 50 goal.
He's been working. He's been working for sure. So
is there any
doing well.
things going forward that you guys think you like want to key in and work on towards the week going that maybe I wasn't able to notice from the spectator's perspective that you guys kind of struggled with?
Definitely. Towards the end, we get a little, like in OT, we get a little antsy sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. And even for myself as well, I'm not gonna count anyone out here. But like we do get a little antsy and we start panicking a little.
Gotcha.
But once
double commit here or there or something. Yep,
yeah. But once we get it going, like and we get it out on the other side of the field, that's when we're like, all right, lock in, let's go, let's score.
Understand.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, you guys played fantastic today. It was an absolute great series to watch, commentate on. I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait to see you guys play. I think we're actually going to be playing you guys later this week.
The A-team this week.
But I'll be looking
Thursday.
forward to casting your guys' match next week for our NECC. And, it was great to watch you guys. Great games. Great games.
Thank you.
Thank everybody for tuning in to the week 3 of our NECC Rocket League. It has been an absolute joy casting, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful night.
Am I the one to blame? The feeling of the fear that's rising. I don't know where to start, made too many mistakes. Now I'm all torn up and I was the one to carry the weight. How much more can my body take? Not a price I'm willing to pay. But I made a promise. The more you take, the more I've got. I build up this defense to break free. Losing all the thought that kept me locked away. I feel the light and it is blinding. For now I must depart, cause now I am awake. And you were mistaken. I was the one to carry the weight. How much more can my body take? Not a price I'm willing to pay.